Welcome to the channel, guys. It is auction day, and I almost said finally, but this day actually snuck up on us and came a lot faster than we wanted it to. Out of the 12 vehicles I wanted to consign, we got 5 of them here. Is what it is. Life happens. So we've got the 69 Wagoneer, the 41 Ford sedan, the 62 GM factory 4-wheel drive, the 53 International rust-free from Kansas, or really close to rust-free, and the 63 International that I've actually ran and drove in the one of the previous videos. If you guys haven't seen those videos, when you're done watching this one, go back and check those out where we bring those back to life, or try to. Let's see here. Today is day 2 of the auction, actually. Yesterday was farm equipment and construction equipment, and I'll turn around here real quick. I don't know how much of that you can see. I don't know how much of that you can actually see, but I think they had, I want to say there was over 1,000 lots yesterday, and then there'll be over 1,000 today. So huge auction where if you guys ever want to follow this stuff along, it's Jeff Boone Auctions. He's online. You can bid online. You can bid on our junk online too. So today all we're going to show you guys is the classics. I'm not going to worry about any of that other stuff. There's, I don't know, probably over 20 classic cars. A couple of those belong to close friends of ours. We're going to see what they bring. We're going to see what ours brings. Anxious and excited at the same time, having this many vehicles at the auction at the same time that have potential of bringing a couple dollars. So
I think there's a good combination of cars that are, you could buy them and drive them today, and then there's a good variety of what they considered project cars, but pretty ready to go. Really.
There's everything from cars that are a couple $1,000s to 6-figure cars here. One of those being our friend's El Camino. Whether this is the market for that car, I'm kind of skeptical. So I can't remember if that car is a 59 or a 60 El Camino that's all redone. Beautiful car. Beautiful. We'll show you that here in a second. Let's stick around and see what stuff goes for. Figure we do a quick walkthrough on some of these. This square body here looks like it's just had some fresh paint work done. She's got some. She's got a little bit of evidence, you know, that she's been lipsticked up, which is all right. But looks like somebody's built her as a driver and has done. Looks like somebody's built it as a driver and has done just that. Pretty nice truck. You guys tell me, what's your thoughts on these wheels? It's supposed to look like an old school car rally, in my opinion, or maybe a version of a truck rally. But that's billet aluminum, I think. Or I don't know, billet's the right word. It's aluminum. I'll put it that way. It's machined aluminum. You guys let me know. What's a... I'm not particularly a fan of that style. Old Ford here, roughly 53, I guess. Looks like a really old school custom. Old power window add-on kit. Looks like a Chevy van, or maybe even a Dodge van. That's Dodge. Steering column in it. I can't say I've seen one of those used in a truck before. She's got a chop top. I'm not going to try to wrestle that hood and take the chance of something messing up. Looks like it smacked the ground a few times. Not a bad unit, really. I said it's an old school, old build, probably from the 80s or something. This Jeepster, I've actually got one of these, so I kind of keep tabs on the ones that I know of that are local. We watched this sell approximately a year or two ago at another auction, and at that auction the motor was locked up tight in it. It's definitely an older, I don't know if restoration is the right word. I don't think they did a full-on resto. I think they fixed it up a little bit. It's got some Bondo in it down here. Still a really cool family driver, but she still needs a motor because it's still locked up. I tried turning the motor over and couldn't get turned over. But anybody that's worked on these knows these motors are nothing to work on, so I'm interested to see what this one goes for. Not that I would ever buy it. I don't need any more projects right now, especially. But they're pretty cool, but they definitely an acquired taste. I tried turning that motor over by hand a while ago and couldn't get it to crank, or couldn't get it to move, so. Completely different story here. This is my buddy's Camino. He completely redid this car. Quite frankly, I'm not even going to touch it because I don't want to fingerprint it up any more than what everybody else already has. And it's got door poppers, all that stuff, so we can't open it up. I don't feel like this one is going to bring what it's worth, so I'm going to go ahead and post a picture of Danny's info here. I feel like in the proper market, this is a six-figure car. Maybe we'll get surprised today. I don't think Danny's going to get what he needs out of it in this market. Hopefully I'm wrong, but absolutely beautiful, beautiful car inside and out. I know it's won several awards. It's got A-Ride on it, all that stuff. Yeah. If this doesn't sell today, we'll do a detailed video of it, let you guys see what this car is actually about. Maybe we see if we can get him to put it up on a lift so we can check it out better, and hopefully connect the dots for a couple people, somebody that really needs that car and was willing to pay what it's worth. So next one here, this one's pretty cool. Somebody's rat rod build, 409 out of an Impala, I believe. She ain't got no radiator up here. I was looking at it, the coolant lines actually ran through the frame. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of that or not. I don't know that I like the idea of my frame being 160, 180 degrees, but pretty cool car nonetheless. I'm intrigued to see what this one brings. Pretty cool car. Got a little roadster pickup here with a removable top. I think most of this body is home built. I've seen this around at a couple of the cruise-ins and stuff, and it's an interesting body. He has it listed as a 28 Ford. Unique truck for sure. I have no idea what the value on something like that would be being home built. So it's just got a stock small block Chevy in it. Panel truck. This thing kind of looks like I think this might be on a van chassis, I'm not sure.
6,900, got 809, got a 9, 6,900, 8 down 9, 69 about 7.
78 Chevy frame.
7 pounds is on 7, 7, 69 at 7, like a mark, 7 grand, 7, 7,
yeah, not a bad truck. Starting to bubble up. Definitely be a cool cruiser. Got the Corvette here. I don't even know what that is. LTD2 maybe. A couple Volkswagens. Very interesting body style. I don't even know what you would call that. Let's see what this tag says. Not a whole lot of info on that one other than it runs and drives 1300 cc's. These are the pretty cars. Our cars are down here at the other end in what I would consider Project Row. You guys have seen ours, but I will we'll walk down here and take a look at the other ones that are available.
Little car here, 13 feet of soul. Guys up here, now there's up here. They said it's a good little car. Good little car. They drove it in. Here we go.
Interesting. It says it's a Hendrix Motorsports car. I assume it runs and drives. It's sitting on a flat. But I ain't got a clue what the market on something like that would be. A Ford panel truck. Comes with some new parts. Make somebody get rat rot probably. She's got some rust. You have to be pretty you'd have to be pretty committed to bring this one back around. It'd definitely be a huge project. I don't know. Yeah. I'm not going to try to force that door open. Got a couple Barracudas. I don't believe these Barracudas are anything special. I don't know anything about Barracudas, so it does look like it's probably a... No. At first I thought that was a 4-speed car. It's an automatic. This one here is slightly better shape. It's a column shift car. It's like 69 or 70 Chevy truck. Definitely looks like she's been sitting a minute. Let's see what she says. Transmission slips. Motor training not original. Not a bad little project truck. Looks like she's got quite a bit of mud in her. This one was here last time. These Plymouths just don't have a huge market. There's just not a big demand for them. I think the last time that I bailed on that car and it ended up selling for like $450. And I don't know if the person that paid, maybe the consigner bought it back. I have no idea why that car's back, but we'll see what it goes for this time. Yeah, she's a parts car, no title, doesn't run, blah, blah, blah. You know the story. Got our truck. And then this Dodge over here. Well, they got the haterator running full force over there for the food truck, so I'm gonna step back over this way. That Dodge is pretty rotten. I'm afraid to mess with it too much, but it's gonna fall apart. It looked like the driver's door was just leaned up and wedged in there, and the doghouse looked like it was just kind of wedged on there, so not gonna mess with that too much. A lot of stuff to choose from today. A lot of projects. Some, in my opinion, are parts cars. I don't know. So it's going to be a little while before they get over here and get to them. But I'm kind of anxious to see what stuff's going to bring.
All right, everybody, we're ready for our first classic here in our run, our 1990 Ford Mustang. Nick Pollitt's a good seller here from Broad Street. He brought this in. He usually brings us something pretty special every time. This was his personal car. I know he had it for quite some time. We got some spare parts to go with it. The miles are at about right at 116, I think. The car has been put together very, very well. It's super, super fast. Runs out great. There it is. Line number 3063 up here. Well, let's go, y'all. What a very good pod. What a very good here. What a very good pod. I got 8,000 online. 8,500. 8,000. 85. 9. 9,000. 10. 10,000. 5. $10,500 up high. We're on the floor. 10. 10. 5. 11. 11. 5. 11. 11. 5. What a very good 11 and 5. What a very good $11,000. 11. 5 here. 5. What a very good 11 and 5. 11 and 5. 12. Now going to be 12. What a very good 12. 12. What a very good 12. 5. 13. 5. 12. 5. 13. 5. I like your style. 12. 5. What a very good 13,500. 13, now 5, 13, 5, 5, now 5, your turn now. Scotty, I got 13 grand ahead of it, going to be 13, 5, 5,
13, 5.
What's that?
I already got
You 13, 5, 14, 13, 5, 14 grand there, right? 14, 13, 5, 14, now 5, 14, 5, you want back in, Scotty? 14, 5, 5, 14,500 at 14 today to 5, 2.5, $14,000, 250, $250 out of $2.5, 14,000's bid, 14,250. Oh, just an update. We've got another set of wheels and drag tires at the shop that will go with it. Weld wheels and brand new drag tires that go with it. And front and back, 14,250, 2.5, 250. How did what I just say not advance the bid by $250? 14,250. We just threw in $2,500 worth of wheels and tires. 14, 2.5. How did I get $250? My math don't work good anymore. $14,250. I'm 14 today. No, $250 out of it. I have. So 14,000. Gee, your way. 68. Here's my Chevy 1500 coming up next. Look at this truck. 3040 up at 1984 model square body right up here. 81,000 miles what it's showing. Miles are going to be exempt on it. They drove it in. I got a 350 V8 4-wheel drive, 4-speed manual, short bed, rust-free Southern truck right up here. All right, let's get up here. Come out the north side. Here. And by the here, 15, $16,000 on the here. We get 12. 12, 10, 5, 5, 11, 10, 5, 11 on the square body, 10, 5, 11. What, $11,000? I get 10, 5, but 11 grand, but 11, no 5, 11, 11, 5, 5, but internet, you're not in, 11, 11, 5, but $500, 11, 5, 11,000, 5, 12, 12, but 12, I got 11, 5 from Ridgeline, Indiana, 11, 5, Ridgeville, Indiana's in, 11, 5, 12, 12, but 11, 5, 12, but 12, 11, 5, 7.5, then 11, 5, 5, 750, 11, 5, 7.5, 12, now 12, internet, to be 12. 11-7, up to go on the floor. 12, 2.5. 12-250, now 5. 12-5, Ridgeville. 12-5. 12, 2.5, and 12-5. Now $750 and $13,000. 12-7, up to get 13. Now 2.5. 5. I got 13,250 online. Now 5. Up to get $500. Now 5. 13,500. 5. Up to get 5. 7.5. 13,500. 750. 5. 750. 14. I'm online. 7. Up to get 14. $14,000. Hit it to get 14. Up to get 14. And then the $14,000. Hit it to get 7.5. 14. I got Ridgeville, Indiana in the lead. 7.5. Waiting on my 4-bidder. 2.5. 14,250. 14,2.5. Ridgeville. $14,250. Good looking truck. 14,2.5. Southern truck. 14,2.5 here. But if get 250. And an 84 model too. 14,2.5. $14,000 till I have another to get $250 on it. Drove in. It'll drive it home. You can drive her home. It's that kind of a truck. $14,250. And 14 bid till I have another to get $250 on it. But if get $250 on it. But if hello, Mikey. 14 till I have here. But if get 250 until I have another to get till I have another to get 250 I have. Going to be a little bit light, I know. 16.5. 16.5 will buy it. 16 and 5 will buy it. You guys want to talk about it? Let us know. That will own it. Number 3038 coming up next. I got a 56 Ford F100. Look at this bad boy up here close to us. Miles exempt. She's showing 66,000. They drove it in. It's got a small block V8 in it. Power window conversion too. Power disc brakes. Power steering. All kinds of power, my friends. 3038 up and go. Why the money get a pair? I'd buy the money get a pay. But the money get a pound. Much on this one. Kick it off and let me know what you're thinking. But the get a pay. But the get a pot. 20 grand. Out of the get $20,000. 20 grand. But the get a pay. But the get a pay. 10, 11, 12 to buy 13,000. 14,000. $15,000. 14, $15,000 today. 14 and 15. But the get 15. But the get 15. But the get $15,000 out of the get 15 grand. 14 and 15. Eddie, want to try some of that? $15,000. 15, 14, 5. Now 15,000. Now 5. 15 and 5. Tanner's Van's in. 15, 15, 5 here. 5 about the get no 5. 15 bid $5 to get $500 to 5 buyer $5 to get $500 to 5 to get 15 to 5. $15,500 to 5 to get 5 to get gonna be need to be a little closer to 22. Is that right? A little closer to 22 grand. Let's go right on into my next lot. It is going to be one of the stars of the show today for sure. 3005 coming up. Danny, are you here with us today? I couldn't remember if Danny was going to be able to be here or not.
He's in Evansville.
He was in Evansville, that's right. Yep, I didn't think he was going to. We're going to get him on the phone. This has been his pride and joy for many, many years. Your 59L Camino right up here. You've all had an opportunity to read through it. Of course, it's a frame-off restoration. 350 GM crate motor on it. It's had all kinds of customization been done to it already. High dollar paint on it, high dollar hydraulic system on it as well. You want a real showstopper, an attention getting son of a gun. This is it right here. 3005 under 1959 Chevy El Camino. Let's go. Why do I get here? Give him 100,000. $100,000 out of $100 grand out of $100,000 on the $75,000 out of $75,000 out of $25,000 $30,000 $25,000 $30,000 at $25,000 and $30,000 now 30 at 25 to 30 out of 25 to 30 grand at 25 out of 30 bid now $30,000 at $25,000 get 30 at 25 28 30 at 28 and 30 out of 30 32 at $32,000 34 at 32 34 36 at 36 38,000 $40,000 38 40 out of $40,000 Craig 38 and 40 out of 38 40 at 38 and $40,000 at 38 39 out of 39 40 out of 39 and 40 now one 40 41 40 41 $41,000 number one here at 40 41 $40 bid the $41,000 number one 40 41 40 grand $41,000 he's got Danny on the phone 40 41 41 40 41 the bond the 40 41 the 40 41 at 40 41 the 41 down bond the you say one now two, visual under 42, 41, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, Brian 42, I 2, 3, 42, 43, I got 42, 43, 42 and 3, 3, the 43, 3, I got 42, 43,000, 42 bid, $43,000, up 3, the 3, 4, 3, the 3, at 42, 43 is here, 3, the 3, bird, 3, the 43,000, at 42 and 3, the 3, pawn, the 43, the bottom, opportunities like this come far and few between. 42, 43,000, 42, $43,000. Now 3, the buddy gonna get 3, Paul, the buddy gonna get 43 to buy Craig, 42, 3, pray the buddy gonna get 42, 3, pray the buddy gonna get 42, 3, pray the buddy gonna get 3 to buy the half, 42, 3, the buddy gonna get 3, the buddy gonna get 3 down, pray the buddy gonna get 3 to buy the half. Tanner let him know $42,000 hard money today. He'll never have to polish it again. Right by the 1950s model right there. Pretty special little piece. Not very many of them out there. One of them to get Paul. Come on, the pick is 7,500. 75. By 75, the get 6 grand. Get $5,000 on the car. 4,505. $4,500, 5,000 bucks. 4,500, 47.50. $4,500, 47 and a half, and 7.50. Out 45 on the Jeepster now. 45 and 7 and a half. $4,500, 47.50. Out a little red Jeepster back in the back at 4,500. Internet's in 47.50. And get $500, 7 and a half. 45, 7.55. At 47 and get 5. At 47 and get $5,000 to 5 here. Get 5 grand. They got 47 and get $5,000. Anybody else at 5 here? Get 5 grand. Get 5 grand. Get 5 and a half. Sold it 47.50. 8146 going to be the buyer. 3006 on the 1928 Rat Rod. Okay, we got number 3006 coming up on my 1928 Rat Rod right up here. Let me go. Let me get up here. Let me get down. This has got showing 1,400 miles on it because it's been the dash has all been replaced. 28 model Ford body, Eastwood black paint, movable top. Built in Greenfield, Indiana. New Brookville frame, Chrysler rear end, 350 Chevy in it. Okay, and a 350 automatic transmission. You can drive her. Well, I just gave him a get Jackie. Are you here today? Couldn't remember if he could be here. Got him on the phone. Got him on the phone. All right, here we go. Everybody get up here. Everybody get 25,000. 25 grand. I'd find everybody get 28 model Rat Rods. What we're selling. Come on, everybody get 20. Everybody get 20. Everybody get 20 grand. Everybody get 20 grand. Everybody get 18 and kick it off. Everybody get up here. Start me then. What you want to give? 10, 11. 10,000, 11, now 10, 11, 10, now $11,000. Out of everybody get 10, 11, hit 11 grand. Everybody get 10, 5. Everybody get 5, 5. Everybody get 10,000, 5, 11, now 5, 11, 11, 5. Everybody get 5. You're out, Scotty. 12, down 5, 12, 5. Everybody get 5, 5, no 13,000. 12, 5 here, $13,000. Out of everybody get 13 grand. I got 5. Everybody get 13, 12, 5 and 13. Bid. Everybody get 13 today. No $13,000. 12, 5 here, 13 grand. Everybody get 13. Everybody get 13. Everybody get 13. Everybody get 12, 5. $13,000. Anybody else at 13? Everybody get 13. Everybody get 13 today. And I have 12, 5, 13. Now 5, 13, 5. 5, 5, Scotty. Now 5. Got it. Now 14. Now 5. 14, 5, Scotty. 14 and 5. 5 about internet's in. 14 and 5. 14,000. 5. Everybody get 5. Everybody get 5. About I have. Gunner, what's he say he'll take for today? 16 grand about. 16,000 to get a ball. Moving into my next lot, it is going to be number 3029, my 1929 Ford Model A. Look at this beauty up here. Look at this Rat Rod. 409, big Chevy, big block in this thing. Brian, are you here with us today? Oh, Brian. We'll get him on the ringer. Pretty gnarly old Rat Rod right up here. I love it. Let's go. Everybody get up here. 55,000. Everybody get 55. Everybody get 50 grand. Everybody get $50,000. How about 40? Everybody get 40 grand to kick it off. At 40 grand. Everybody get 20, 30. I get $20,000. Get 30. At 25. High 25. Now 30. Now 30. Now $30,000. At 25. Everybody get 30 grand. Everybody get 25. Everybody get $30,000. 25. Everybody get 27.5. At 25. High 7.5. At 22. You say that. 22. 5. Everybody get 25,000. I got got 22,000 online. Get $25,000. A $25,000. 25 here. Get 2224. A 2224. Add a bit of it. Get 24. A bit of it. Get 26. Add a bit of it. Get 26,000. A 2426. Add a bit of it. Get 26 here. But the bit of it. Get 24 and 6. 24 $26,000. Now say the bit of it. Get $26,000. A 24. The bit of it. Get 24. Data 24 $26,000. Here. But the bit of it. 6. 24 $26,000. Out of the bit of it. Get 6. But the bit of it. Get 6. 24. The bit of it. Get $26,000 here. But the bit of it. Get 6 here. Anybody else? 26 grand. But the bit of it. Get here. But the bit of it. We've always said, you buy them, you don't build them. You buy them, you don't build them. You imagine how much money he's got in this car? Probably approaching 100 grand pretty easy. If you're interested in the car, talk to us. He was shooting for 45,000. Get with us and talk to us about it. We'll see what we can do. Let's move into the next car. It is going to be lot number 3047. I got a 48 Chevy C1500. And let's get up here. Come on, up here. Let's go. That's a 48 model back there.
Yeah, that's.
Jeremy Gray brought this in. This truck was originally bought and used by the Tobacco and Candy Company of Clinton, Indiana. Down by the Amish country, the truck was put onto a 1978 Chevy frame in 2004, and it had a built 355. It runs very, very well. So you can run down the interstate about 80 miles an hour in this thing as well. So there you go. I come on, about to get up here, about to get up 25,000, 25, about to get 20, about to get 20 grand, about to get up here, about to get up here, 10,000, 11, a 10, 11, now 12, 11 and 12, 11 and 12, 11 and 12, about to get 12, 13,000, a 12, about to get 13, Levi, 12, 12, 13, 14, Scotty's in, 13, $14,000 today, to 14, about to get 14 grand, 13, $14,000 out, about to get, here's a car with some history. It's been done, it's ready to go. You can drive her $14,000. You get 13, 14, 13 today to 14,000. Now you have a 14 grand. I'm going to get 14,000. 13, 14. I'm going to get 14. I'm going to get 14. I'm going to get 14,000. Now I have 13, 14, 14. I'm going to get 14. I'm going to get 14. And I've got to be a little bit closer to that 20 grand mark today. Scotty, talk to him. See what kind of offer you can get. Let's do some business, but we got to be a little higher than where we are. 4 coming up next, and it is my 1989 Hendrix Lumina NASCAR.
I have not a clue.
This was in the Hendrix family, okay? It was a real deal. You can see all the information on it right up there. You be the last bidder on it. Here we go. You want to live a real NASCAR. There it is. $5 grand. $5,000. I'd buy the 4. I'd buy the 4. $4,500 to 5. $5,000. 45 here. $5,000 on the 45 and 5. $5 grand. $45. 47 and a half. 45 here. 47.50. Let's talk to Nick. 45. 47 and a half. 45 high. 7.50. $500. 7. I have a 45 here. 7.50. 47 and a half. I'm a NASCAR. 45. But then we get 47 and a half. This is the first one, I know it's hard to believe, first one ever at Morris Auction Field. 4,500, 47.50. 45 here, 47.50. 4,500, 47. I have a $4,750 on the 5, 7. I have a 45, and 7. I have it. I have 45, 750. Sold $4,500. Internet. 7820 is going to be the buyer. 7820, Mr. Kit. Yes, we got another one sold in the grass. What number is it? 3262. Okay. $2,800. Number 851. 851. You got it. Thank you, sir. All right. That means we are into number 3183 on my 1944 delivery truck. That's a pretty cool little piece right there. Good decorator piece there if you want to use her. And let's give you a pump. Yes, sir. Brian Holler, I don't think so. And let's go on number 3183. I don't better get up here, but you wouldn't get McCall though. But get up here, somebody get 3 grand, 2 grand. 17 and a half, 2. I get 17 and a half, but I get 2 grand, but I get $2,000. Add 2, but I get 2. Been a little quicker on these. We're trying to move right through them. 17 and a half, but I get 2 grand, but I get 2, but I get 2 grand, but I get $2,000 to 2, but I get 2 to buy, but I get towel. 17 and but I get 2. Anybody else at 18? 17 and but I get 18. Okay, now 1,900. Now 2 grand. Now 2 grand. Cheryl, 19 and 2, but I get 2 grand. You're gonna be tail. $1,900 to 2. Now 1. $2,100 to 1, but I get 1. Anybody got him on the phone? 2 grand. $2,100 to 1. But I get 2, not answered. 2,100 to 2, 21 tell. $2,100 to 2, but I get 22, 2. We're gonna sell this thing, ain't we? Yeah. Get him on the phone. $2,100, 22. I'm sure he's so busy he can't answer his phone. $2,200 to the but the get two to the but the get two the but the get 21 2 the but the get down 3 22 3 3 the but the get 3 the but the get 22 3 3 the but yeah maybe so $2,200 $300 no 3 the but the get 23 the but the get 3 the but the get 22 3 3 the but the get 3 the but $2,200 no 3 the but the get 3 but the get 3 the but I have. I'm selling the thing. So $2,200, $2,300, $2,400. I'm selling the thing when I'm done. $23, $2,400, $2,300, $2,400, $23,400. Now forward, but the get pop out, but the get forward about $23,400. I'm selling them when I'm done. $23,400, but the get forward. I have $23,400 here. Last call I have. So 5 4 5 24 5. Can you wait any longer over there? $2,500, $2,500 pipe here. $2,500 to buy. The grass is growing faster than these bids are coming in. $2,400 to buy. Pipe here. This August. $2,500 to buy. So $2,400. Hammer down that time. $84.97 is going to be the buyer. Good Lord Almighty. Let's go to number 3234 coming up now. My 66 Barracuda. All right, 3234 is next. You see the information on it? Bid on it. Is it the one up front here? I think it is, isn't it? It's the one up here, Omer. Come on up here, old buddy. Omer, you need a break. We'll get you a sandwich or something. Whoa, watch out for that bug. All right, come on. Come on.
Both of them are 32, 34.
Okay, do they go together? Is that the deal is? It's 2 cars. All right, that's right. 2 cars, 2 for 1 money. Yeah, get them both. You get a builder and a donor. There you go. Lot number 32, 34, get 75. 6 grand, 6 grand. Get $4,000 on that pair of Barracudas. $4 grand, get 3 grand, get 2 grand, get $2,000. Anybody interested in the cars at all? You get them both for 1 money. That's exactly right. Both of them 1 money. Yeah, they're $6,000. Anybody wants the pair for 6 grand, you can buy them. All right, we're going to move up to 3388. We'll take care of that real simple.
He said I would separate.
Oh, he said I'll separate if you want them separate, but he wants to be real close to 6 grand on the pair. If you guys are interested in it, talk to him about it. We'll see what we can do. Let's go to number 3388, 72 model Chevy C20. No, don't worry about it. Let's move right through these cars real quick here. Now, let's get this comes from David Mayers, our local friend here, number 7. It's a 1972 C20. And go. Somebody get up here. Somebody get 3 grand. 2 grand. Number 1. Somebody get 2,500. 27.50. Somebody get 5.7. I have a get 2,500 bid. 27.50. Somebody get $500. 7. I have a get 25 here. 7.50. 25 5 7.50. Somebody get 7. I have now. 8. Somebody get 3. 27.3. 2.5. I got $3,000 on the floor. Going to be 2.50. 32.5. I have a get 32. I have a get 32.50. Somebody get 32. Somebody get 32.50. Okay, he said when they were driving it in, the fuel filter started to plug up on them, got some bad gas in it. They put a new one on there. It should be ready to go. At 3 grand, it should drive. $3,000, 32 per day. Somebody get 32, I have another internet. 3 grand, 32 per day. Somebody get 2, I have another get 32. Somebody get 32. Somebody get $3,100 to bond about. Now 2, now 2, somebody get $3,200. 31.2, now 2, somebody get 2, now 2, now 2 to buy G. 31.2, somebody get 2 to buy. 31.2 to buy. What's he, your consultant? 31.2, somebody get 2, somebody get 2, somebody get 3. 33, somebody get 3, somebody get 3, he can fly an airplane through a party, but that's about it. 3,300, 3,300, somebody get 2, 3, somebody get 3, somebody get 33, somebody get 3 to buy. I have
33.
You gotta be 3,300 if you want her. 32.3. Only one I got lighter. 3,400. 3,400. 33.4. 34. Somebody get 4. Somebody get 34. Somebody get $3,400. Last of that pie. Now pie. 35. 34. Pie. Sold. $3,400. 127 will be the buyer. How about number 3215? 3215 coming up on a 1955 Packard right there. She's been stored inside the last 60 plus years. Never seen salt. Does not run, of course, but 3215 up can be. It can be running. 1955 model right up here. Larry Yelly, you hear the song of the fuse or not? I'm just kidding. But get up here, please. What about get up here? I'm about to get 4 grand. I'm about to get 3, 2, about 700, 1,000, 7,500, You got 7,000, Cheryl? 7,500. $7,500 down pie pie. The money get 72 and a half. $7,000, 72 per day. I told I haven't the money to get 2 per day. The money get 72. I haven't the money to get 7 grand. 72 per day. 71 on the Packard back in the back. $7,100 the bond. The money get 771. Anybody else at bond? The money get more. I have sold it for $7,000 online. 8274 is going to be the buyer. 3252 coming up on my 1947 or 48 Plymouth Special Deluxe. All right, let's get you up here. No title on this one, but getting up here. Give $1,000. Out of $1,000, $500 for it, and 2.5 down 500. 285, $500, $500, $7.5, 507 per day, $7.5, way a little more than that, 507 per day, $500, $7.5, 6 then, $500, $600 out of $600, $500 a day, $600 out of $600 and a half, sold for $500. Gonna get a buyer number 94227, 94227. Number 3183 up on my 53 International. Cool looking old truck. Miles exempt. To come right out of Kansas. Complete truck, but it's not running. Let's get up here. 3138 up. And by the getting up here, get 3 grand. Out of get 2 grand. Out of get 1,000. 15. 18, 19. I got $1,800, $1,900 out of $1,900 out of $18 today, $1,900. $1,800 out of $19, $1,900 out of $18 here, $1,900 out of $19 to buy it. I have. We're going to sell it, aren't we, Eric? 18, 19 out of $19, $1,900 here, $19, 18, 19. Anybody else? $1,900 out of $19, here, $19 I have. Now 2 grand, 19 and 2, 2 to get 2 grand, get 2 grand. Internet bidders, you need to bid a little bit quicker. We barely got you in. 1,902, 2 to get 2 grand, get $2,000 out of get 2 to get 2 grand. 19 and 2. Anybody else at 2 to get I have? 19 on him, Eric. Sold $1,900 internet. 8497 is going to be the buyer. Go right on to the next lot. It is going to be number 3247 International. It's a 63 model right up here. Miles is in, so it runs out. Master cylinder for the clutch and brakes is bad. It's got a dump bed on it. 3247 right up here. And go up here. 3 grand. 3, 3, 3, 3, 2. I get 2 to get 2 to get $1,000. 8, 9, 800, 900, $900. Anybody got a pumpkin patch? You can put that out front of your yard, fill her up with pumpkins. 800, 900, $9,000, $1,000, 9 bid one, $1,000 out of $1,000 today. I got $900 to one, $1,000 here, but $9 today, $100, $1,000 out of $1,000 on my international truck. $900 for the dump bed, $1,000 here, $1,000 to buy $1,000 I have. $900 on that one, Eric. Sold $900. 321. 321's the buyer. 3248. My 69 Jeep Wagoneer going back in the back there. I'm about to get up here. This thing's got some documentation for the low miles, and we've got the books and manuals for it in the office. And those are 33,000 original miles on that Wagoneer. 69 model right there. I've been parked since 1981. And let's go up $3 grand. $900, $1,000, 12 and a half, $1,000, 12 and a half, 10, 1250, $1,000, 12 and a half. Here, get 1250 today. $1,000, 12 and a half, get $1,250. 1,000 bid, 1250 on my Wagoneer. 1,000, 12 and a half, get $1,250 on the get 1250. 1,000 bid, 12 and a half, half here, 1250 to buy internet's out. 1,000, 12 and a half, $1,000 on that one, Eric.
How much?
Sold it. $1,000 on NBC. 706. 706. Now we got number 3136 up here. My 1941 Ford Tudor Deluxe. Okay, it's got hard to find factory 16-inch rims on it. Clear Indiana title. Nearly rust free from Western Kansas. 1941 model. My 3136 Ford Tudor Deluxe. 2-door sedan. And $5 grand. 5,000, 4, 3, 2, 500, 750. 7.5, 5, 7.5, $800, $1,000, $800, now $1,000, double $1,000 today. I get $800, double $1,000 and about to get $1,000, about to get $1,000 here, but about to get $1,000, $800, now $1,000 today, $1,000 out, about to get a bond, about to get $8 today, the bond, about to get $1,000 on him, $800, no $1,000, about to get $1,000, about to get $1,000. I have 800 gathered up on that one today. Eric, what would you take for that one? $2,000. You'd like to be at $2,000. It is a two-door Kansas car. You certainly couldn't go out to Kansas and buy one for that. The way you're working on that deal, I'm going to move to number 3137. I got a 62 model GMC K10. 62 GMC K10 factory 4x4 coming up now. Right in front of us, and let's get about the video on. The first four-wheel drives offered from General Motors. That was not an aftermarket conversion. 327 engine in there as well. All right, let's get about the video. We had to run it off a gas can. About the video, pop out. About the video, here. About the video, about the video, parts. About the video, $3,000, $2,000, $2,250, $2,500, $22.5, $2,500, $2,500, $22, about the video, $2,500 on my GMC four-wheel drive. 22.5, 5, 7.5, 27.5, 7.5, now 3, 27.5, but the get $3,000 on my GMC, 27.50, no 3, and I'm going to get $3,000 at 27.5, but the get $3,000, I'm going to get 3, 3's here, 3, 3 divided, it's going to sell, 27, but the get 3 divided, but the get, how's that cookie, 27, but the get 3, 27, but the get 3, 3, but the get 3, 3, but the get $3,000 on him, and I have sold 27.50 internet. 8217 is going to the buyer. Thank you, Eric. Now we got number 3395, a 1940 Dodge truck. Runs out, needs a fuel card, has all the paperwork and original stuff with it. Original owner manual. It's a good looking old truck. By the minute you get paid, by the minute you get 45, I'd find up by the minute you get $4,000, $3,000, down to by the minute you get 3, 3, by the minute you get 3, 3, by the minute you get $3,000 on it, by the minute you get $3,000, and the minute you get $3,000, $2,000, $1,000, $1,500, 17.5. 1,500, 1,750, 1,500, 17.5, here, 1,750. You know the old truck is, it is what it is, but it's got a lot of original patina. I mean, it's cool looking. 1,500. You just park it, use it for a display or decorator piece. 1,500, 17.5, 1,500. Somebody had a good Western store that probably stick something like that in it. 1,500, 17.5, here, 1,750. With a front rubber lever. Needs a fuel pump. 1,500, 17.5, here, 17, 17.5. Gonna be way off your mark for $1,500. You want to do it? Better hang on to. What would you take for it today? So we all know. $4,000 to buy. $4,000 to buy that old truck. Okay.
It's many, many days later. I was not in the best of spirits that day after what the vehicles brung and what I decided to let them go for. Basically, I just had too much going on, too much on my plate to justify going up there with the semi, 2 loads, and bringing all those things back. So I just decided to cut my loss and let them go for what they brought. The 41 Ford didn't bring hardly anything, so I did bring that one back home. It's still available. Somebody give me $2,000 for that car, they can have it. Super clean Kansas car. The motor turns over. I have no doubt that it would run with a little bit of tinkering, and it does have a title. So, but like I said, it is what it is. We can't win them all, right? If you guys would give us a sub, give us a thumbs up, stick around. We got some more videos coming. We got some revivals coming. I think it'll be some pretty good episodes. So appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you on the next one.